Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. So actually, this is actually, as you can see, this is actually from 27 October. Yeah, 27 October, but we didn't finish it the other time, so we are going to finish it. I mean, I know that for sure I won't finish it, because actually I don't even know where it's going to start, where it's going to end. I am writing, but yes, basically, last month I saw this stream. Sorry, I didn't see this stream. Sorry, I went on Reddit, and then I went to writing prompts, r/writing prompts, and then I saw this one. It's highlighted. So yeah, basically, too long didn't read. People who talk longer live shorter lives, according to a study. So the question now is why? Humanity is now in an awkward state of no communication. Okay. So yeah. I already hate this first paragraph. I want to change it. Let's make a remark, and unfortunately I cannot use the review function yet. Let's not use the review function. I will die. This channel will be closed immediately. Yeah. Because it's registered under another name. And I would rather not show the other name here. Okay. You're just entertain yourself here. You're just gonna see me write this. Yes, I remember last time I said, let's find a way to make this more disturbing. Okay, make this more disturbing, I will. This way. They are lips. It's a general crowd, so they are lips. If only my avatar was moving. So now all you all need to do, all you all can do is to stare at Microsoft Office. That's this thing right here. Yeah. guess just now I got in touch with the rigger. Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna confirm it, but I think it's more or less confirmed. But I think until the work starts, I think I will just I'll just announce who is it only after the work starts. But yeah, cause it's still a bit too early, and yeah, it's still a bit too early. I think I'm the kind of person that doesn't really like to talk about stuff until I can confirm that they're almost near completion. So yeah. I really hate the opening. I really hate opening. One of my friends saw this stream and then he was like, Are you writing Traveller fan fiction? I'm like, huh, Traveller? Genshin Impact Traveller? Then he was like, yeah. No, it's not Traveller fan fiction at all, but now that you mention it, it might be. So I put down already. I want to change this all. Also my com is, the fan is like flight is like spinning ultra fast. Cause the screen, I don't know how the screen grabbing thing works. But yeah, Microsoft is going crazy. Oh yeah, can I just show you something? I went out the other day. Yeah, I got a new outfit the other day, but I decided I didn't want to take it in the studio. So I wanted to go outside and take also. And tada! I went outside and take picture as well. Yep. Thank you so much for putting this together. Okay, yeah, back to work. Thread goes in and out of their mouths. So yeah, okay. Okay, what are the notes I left here because I totally forgot everything already. Mono, just stop your tracks. Shaking your head furiously. Fingers. Press against a finger press against the sole of lips. I use this keyword trigger humming noise. Humming sounds wrong. I'm gonna say humming. Humming is like that kind of sound. should be okay. This should be okay. Whenever I go to the hospital, the mother always like keeps asking me to eat the fruits that the hospital is providing. I'm like, aren't the fruits for you? Why do you have to ask me to eat them for you? So I already am eating one whole round at home, and then I go there, and then I have to eat like another round of the fruits. So yeah, today's menu at the hospital was apples, and then yeah, and a few nuts, and a few tree nuts also. Right before this, I was playing with I was playing Genshin with a friend. He wanted to clock in his 20 ley lines a week. So and then he had 4 more left. So he asked me to go and run. So he ran out of resin. So if you don't claim the ley line stuff, if the resin, it won't spawn a new one. So he couldn't. So he bombed. So he had to go over to the other side. He had to go over to like my map, and then he went in, and then he went to just like, he just helped me to whack all the ley lines, cause I needed money. I needed the money and the EXP coupons anyway, so I said, why not? Okay, sure. Can I just start over? I feel like just scrunching this and starting over already. Yeah, guys, I can't stand this. I think this is too complicated. I can't stand this. I already think I cannot stand this. Okay, you'll just skim through this, cause this will be gone. Because someone called this Genshin Traveler fanfiction, and I'm like, yeah, and then immediately killed off any attachment that I had to this. Yeah, just slowly scroll. I'm gonna scroll slowly. Though I must say this, if I do say so myself, this is a pretty creepy description. maybe in another series I'll bring this back. Yeah, maybe in another series I'll bring this back. Okay, I made a backup file just in case I want to revisit that, but this, you know something? I'm scraping this. I can't stand this. Bang, saved. Yes. Sometimes even if you have put in a lot of effort, sometimes it just doesn't work out and you have to scrunch it out and throw it away because it just isn't working out. So there is no point in that. Instead, let's change the tone totally. Let's turn this into something a little more closer to home, I guess. Yeah, I mean a little more closer to home. A research has found that every person a research has found that every person has died. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is power. This was I am not spelling millennium because I always struggle to spell this word. It is so freaking like inconvenient. Let's try that. Let's try it now. See, red already. Kinda sigh. Red already. Hey guys, I tend to get rather quiet when I'm writing stuff, so if you can just start a conversation with me. I will try to reply you. Okay, let's Google. How much does a person speak? How many words does a person speak a day? 7,000 words. Someone claims we speak 7k words a day. Seven K. Okay. How many words? Google say 7k. 7k a day. How long Average human lifespan 79 years. Okay, 79 years. 79 times 365 28835 times 7k words a day. Why does the calculator not have a comma separator? Comma separator, yes, sorry, thousand separator. Okay, thousand separator. It says here, what the heck is this number? This is million. Okay, 201. This was the number of words every person would speak. How do I calculate that again? 7,000 words a day, and then a year. Okay, give me a name, give me a name, give me a name. Oh my gosh, I need a name, I need a name. Name generator. Okay, here we go. Website here, give me penny. Reverse sounds more like an old person name, right? Reverse was one of the... to witness that unpleasant sight. Oh my gosh, sight. Reverse of how many people readers that unpleasant sight. Wait a minute. Supposed to be a happy meeting. In a barbecue restaurant, barbecue. a steamboat. In a steamboat. Maybe dinner in a steamboat. Steamboat buffet. In a steamboat buffet. What was supposed to be dinner in a steamboat buffet? Taking advantage of a good deal, of an excellent deal that they had heard over the radio. Their friends had gotten together to at a steamboat buffet, steamboat restaurant, steamboat buffet. Let's go with steamboat buffet. The years pass by. Catching up with each other from when their lives parted away after elementary schools. Throughout the stages of life, where gatherings that came after became less and less frequent. That is true, guys. That is true, really. I'm not even in contact with my primary school classmates anymore, and yeah, I'm not in contact with primary school classmates anymore. Even from my secondary school, I only talk to a very small group. Like, if I were to tell you honestly, I think it's less than a handful that I talk to on a regular basis. Less than a handful. Each other from where their lives parted away after elementary school, and the gatherings that came after. Even though these gatherings became less frequent as the years passed by, the mood was light, as if one would be hard pressed to find whenever they got together. It seemed like they became elementary school girls all over again. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have a small request. If I do a writing stream, I'm gonna ask my VTuber mama to draw a pair of spectacles. Should I just edit it myself? Okay. Let's look into spectacles. Yeah, let's look into spectacles. I wonder how my character will look with spectacles. Ding. You look cool. I see that elementary school girls all over again. About half an hour into the buffet. Okay, quick name generator. Let's go down this. Ruby. Rubies. Self. Why self-serve? Because we have to add more drama. Ruby has stood up from her seat. How long do you take to eat your buffets anyway? I don't think I've eaten a buffet in recent years. Like I think it was just one. I think the last time I ate a buffet was like it was either the start of this year or it was like even like late last year. Really. And yes, it was because there was a promotion, a lunch promotion. It started at a very weird timing, like because they know that nobody is going to wait. Most people won't wait that long to come in during like off-peak hours, because the promotion was only during off-peak hours. So it was like I think it was even as generous as a 1-for-1. Whoa, I cannot remember right now. I remember commenting that it was very generous. The counter, the buffet counter top. What do you say when you're going to take a buffet? When you're an old auntie, because all auntie don't go self-serve buffet, but this one don't know why go self-serve buffet. Anyway, let me decide. What came next? What came next was something that at that point on that last upon that final inflection in her voice, something that everyone had heard. Upon the final impression in your voice, something that will be a trader since elementary school. Since elementary school. Folding, holding. Crash onto the ground. Is this? Do you think it's fucked? Do you think this is like kind of fucked up? I'm like, it's just 420 words in and I'm already like starting to kill off people. when 60 which passed almost 2 decades before the expected lifespan. Okay, of 79 years ago. Let's just remind everyone that the lifespan is 79 years old. So, does this make sense? We have this ama this auntie who is like kinda old, and she is approaching the end of the life. She is approaching, like, she watched her friend die after tripping the age limit, the age expectation from speaking too much. Yes. Now she has decided to not speak, and they have decided to all not speak. So yep. Now comes the question. I am now stuck again. I'm stuck again, guys. People, I come to realize the lesser they speak, the longer they live to even immortality. Humanity is now in an awkward state of no communication. I think we have to establish the text. I think we have to establish something also. Yes. Text messages also count. Actually, no, let's put it in front. Electronic forms of communication, including but not restricted to text and letters. As long as a word was formed in their head, words in their lifespan will count against their lifespan. maybe I should set up some website to just post all of this, right? If not, you all have to just go through the whole archive. Maybe you should set up a WordPress or something. Yeah. Oh my gosh, who still uses WordPress these days? This is it's so old fashioned. At least it's not Blogger. Oh my gosh, Blogger is even more old fashioned. Blogger is freaking really old fashioned. Okay. I will tell you this. I use Blogger like back in 2008 to 2010 or so. Okay, 2008 to 2010. Blogger, freak man. I'm old AF. Last time Blogger. I remember Blogger skins were like all the rage. There was this website. I don't remember if it's still around. Was it Blog Skins or something? I think it was called Blog Skins or something. Yeah, but yeah, they had a lot of that. Because last time Blogger, you could make your own HTML themes. So you can make your own HTML themes and then you can just like plop it into the generator. After these days, last time you can use HTML. Now these days, it's all like they use XML. They use like XML and some code that only their own backend understands. Only their own backend understands, and yeah. And now it's all like PHP, and then there's a backend just like putting everything together for you. So you just need someone who knows how to work to build the theme around the WordPress backend. And yeah, you could just set it up. So bye pure HTML pages. Okay. So they have not met since at Steamboat dinner. And what else? Actually, don't mind me. I actually feel a bit peckish, right? So I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat a slice of bread. I'm feeling a bit peckish tonight. I'll just flick a few ideas here, yeah. I'll just flick a few ideas here. I like to flick bullet points to guide my thinking, so yep. Is there a trigger? run. Is there a dream? Okay, the world without communication. To reduce the need to communicate. I should just rename this to Silent Stream, right? Silent Stream. I don't know where to start. How should I start this? A typical day. Yeah, it's a typical day, but I don't know how to start a typical day. Guys, I don't know how to start typical day. What do they even do on a typical day? Yeah, I tell you what, guys, I'm just gonna off the background music. I'm just gonna off the background music. Should I leave it on or should I leave it off? If I leave it off, then y'all can just on your own, just use your own music, yeah, just use your own music, and then we can like, yeah, don't worry, I won't scream. This kind of stream, I won't scream into the mic. So yeah, your ears won't die. I won't scream into the mic. For this kind of streams, you can rest assured. Do you know Bugis? Bugis, there's this one whole stretch of like steamboat restaurants. It's behind Bugis Junction. If this is for Singaporean viewers. There's a whole stretch of like seafood restaurants behind Bugis Junction. Cannot remember the road name, but I just know it's not the road that is like between Bugis Junction and Bugis Plus. I think that one is Victoria Road. I think it's the one behind. It's not Victoria Road. The one running through like Bugis Junction and Bugis Street, that one is Victoria Road. It's behind. Can't remember the name right now. But if you go further out, the Parkview Square is there. It's along that same road also. Yeah, there's a lot of seafood restaurants. Seriously, I walk. Wow, cannot end one. It's along the road, like behind the. I think it's a Tan Quee Lan Street there. Yeah, Tan Quee Lan Street. That side. Yeah, that side. I used to work in the area also. So yeah, I used to work in the area. I'm working somewhere else now. But yeah, okay, I cannot tell you where my actual office is. Unless something happened. It's okay. Actually, I also don't know why you want to go office when you can have this gorgeous forest here. I said that do not disturb sign is useless. People in the house cannot read. Oh my god, people in the house cannot read. And I will tell you something. Yesterday, when I was bike, okay, I fucked up with that do not disturb sign. I just went to Popular. I saw whiteboard markers. That whole shelf. So I looked around the board, I looked around the shelf, and then I squatted down, and I saw like this really cheap bunch. Because I was like, okay, I don't need an expensive one anyway, so I just bought the cheapest one I saw. I just grabbed it, I went to the cashier, I paid up, then I went back home. I went back, I started drawing, I uncapped the pen, I was scribbling the YouTube logo already. I was drawing the ray, I just scribble, and I was like, then the label stared back at me. Permanent marker. So yeah, that sign cannot be erased anymore. It's a permanent marker. Dead. It became impossible and even insane to think that a restaurant businesses that rely on socializing will begin to suffer and never recover. It feels too brief. It became impossible and even insane to guys. My brain is fried, royally fried. My brain is royally fried. I'm done for today. I already cannot stand this stuff. I'll read it out for you anyway. Knowledge is power. This was a universal truth that had been passed down for decades, centuries, millennia, and even longer, but no one had ever specified in whose hand this power lay in. It was just a generation ago that the research paper's findings were made public in the media. 210-845-000 201,845,000. This was a number of words that every person could speak in their lives, no more than that. Other forms of communications, including but not restricted to text and letters, were included in this limit. As long as a word was formed in their head with the intent to communicate, it would count against their lifespan. According to a study, the average human spoke about 7,000 words a day. Assuming they spoke this constant number a day, they would be able to live for about 79 years. Anyone and everyone who reached that number would die. Will pass on. The legs would simply give out from beneath them, and their eyes would roll up into the socket and as they crumpled to the ground. This last part was not from the study. It was a personal experience. It was the of many. It was a personal experience for many. Reverse was one of the many people who had witnessed the unpleasant sight. It happened about 5. I changed to 10 earlier. It happened about 10 years ago while out on a gathering with a group of friends whom she had met from decades ago. Back in elementary school. Let's change the comma up. Okay, nice. English teacher right here. Actually, no, I'm not even English teacher. I tried to be an English teacher. I tried to apply for NIE, but no, they didn't want me. They ask in the what? You know what the interview questions they asked me? Who is the person you look up to the most? I put Beyonce. I have a feeling I have a feeling that it was not what they're looking for. It was beyond their expectations. It was beyond their expectations and not in a good way. So I put Beyonce. And what was the reason I put? I cannot even remember. For what reason I put Beyonce? I think it was because it would have probably been along the lines of daring and willing to try new things. Yeah, I think so. I think they were worried that I would burst out into a single lady. I would probably dance single lady in class or something. All the single ladies, if I were a boy. Okay, anyway. Their legs would simply give out from beneath them, and their eyes would roll up into their sockets as they crumpled to the ground. As the person crumpled to the ground. This last part was not from the study. It was the personal experience for many. Rivers was one of the many people who had witnessed the unpleasant sight. It happened about 10 years ago. Oh, wait, I read this paragraph already. Whoops. Taking advantage of an accident deal that they heard over the radio, the group had gotten together for a dinner at a self-serve steamboat buffet. They reminisced the past, catching up with each other from where their lives parted way after elementary school, and the gatherings that came after. Even though these gatherings became less frequent as the years passed by, whenever they got together, it seemed like they became elementary schoolgirls all over again. I think we can expand on this also. Expand, okay. Note to self, I think can expand. Yeah, can. Fantastic, beautiful. Nearly an hour into a buffet, Ruby had stood up from the seat with a plate in hand, picked clean of the greens that they had taken from the buffet countertop earlier. Anything else that you all want? Ruby always had a habit of giving a highly exaggerated inflection at the end of every question that she asked. It was a personality trait that everyone had known her for since elementary school, but as her voice trailed off, the light immediately disappeared from her eyes, her smile falling off her face as her leg buckled and she crumpled to the ground. This is a very long sentence. OMG. In one swift movement, she crumpled to the ground. The plate she had been holding crashed onto the ground beside her, clattering a few times before lying motionless. Lying motionless. Okay, this is duplicate delete. Okay, nice. Everyone at the table was already standing by there and rushing towards Ruby's side, calling for her, attempting to rouse her. And then, as the sirens became louder, got louder. Okay. It was so early, had been a general consensus. She was just 60 when she passed, almost 2 decades before the expected lifespan of 79 years old. In other words, her outgoing and bubbly personality, something that had endeared everyone to her, had cost her everything. It had been 10 years since that last gathering, and the group had not met ever since that night. It had been 10 years since her last social interaction with friends and family, and anyone else really. That was partly why she remembered it so vividly. River walked through a row of historic shop houses, surrounded by towering glass buildings, blah blah. Constructed some decades after that. It was a Sunday morning. It was a Saturday. Back to the present. On a Saturday morning, a row of historic shop houses surrounded by towering glass buildings constructed decades. These new modern facades caught the rays of the sun, throwing them all over the place. For Rivers, these shop houses were more than just a bunch of old buildings. The shop houses had been constructed during an era where the commercial district of the city was a bustling city port along the river. It was a place she had thus passed through while she was able-bodied enough to participate in a dog-eat-dog corporate world, a familiar sight. Both mentored physically mentally, and willingly. Physically, mentally, and willing to participate in the dog-eat-dog corporate world, a familiar sight. I want my double. Wait, I want my double. Okay, nice, there you go. Okay. Why do hit enter, then the thing will come out? Okay. The Steamboat Restaurant had been one of the establishments in the row of concert shop houses. It was no longer there, having shuttered not long after that night. As people began to shy away from communal social gatherings in the interest of living longer lives, tables emptied and pots grew cold, and seats grew cold. Businesses that relied on socializing began to suffer and were never able to come back. Okay. Never able to come back home. You come back home. Wow. shit, my mind really is like dead. It's like spoiled already. Okay, I'm going to sleep already. I'm going to sleep already. Tomorrow is a work day. Tomorrow is a work day, guys. Okay, how should I put this? Sorry, do you hear the vibrate? That was a WhatsApp. That was a WhatsApp message. Hey, WhatsApp equals work. The W in WhatsApp actually stands for work. It was designed for the sole purpose of work. Nope. Ignores furiously. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. So basically, this streak will bring back various memories, yes. And I don't know, it will investigate. I think ultimately a takeaway is this. I think ultimately I already have a takeaway that I have in mind. Yeah, really, I do. What happens is looking only at the future. Truly living Shiraga 2020. Words to live by, guys. Words to live by. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sitting through my silent stream today, my mostly silent stream today. I think all my writing streams will be silent stream. I will label it as such. So yeah, you ever say me? Yes, I say it. Please have a good week. Please have a good week. I hope I can finish. I hope I can actually finish this up and post this. Yeah, let's set our webpage or something and then let's post this online. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. Until then, I will see you. Goodbye. Good night. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm just gonna let this scroll through some few of the backgrounds because yeah. I mean, this background is by Dark AV. This is very nice. This photo is by me. I took this photo. The previous one was by Dark AV. The rest are all photos by me. I'll tell this. They are all by me. This one also I take one. This one also I take one. I'm very proud of it. This one also I take one. Why is it off the frame? I need to resize this picture. I think this one also. But I think this one was a little out of focus when I took it. Okay, good night. Bye. Everyone have a good Monday. Have a good Monday, have a good week ahead. Please stay healthy and happy. That's very important. Please take care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow night. We are doing Tetris 99 tomorrow night as usual. Our Monday night Tetris. Yep. Thank you. Good night.